Welcome to my channel. I'm Jessica. In this video is part of a series of videos on mushrooms and magic mushrooms and all of that. So please leave your questions in the comments and also subscribe to this video, to this channel, so you can see more videos like this. So in this video, I'm just gonna answer some most common mushroom questions. I'm gonna try to cover questions that I didn't cover in the previous videos, but if you still have a question, please drop in the comments and I'll try to answer. So that's of my knowledge. So can I eat magic mushrooms while pregnant? No, don't eat while you're pregnant or breastfeeding. Obviously, there's no real research on it, and obviously there's some cultures, some tribes that they do it, but I wouldn't. I would stay as healthy and then clean as possible when you're pregnant. Can I eat magic mushrooms if I smoke weed? Yes, you can almost always, unless there's a mental disorder in your family, you can eat magic mushrooms. But the thing about weed and SSRIs is that your brain's kind of numb, so you won't work as much. So you would have to I always recommend detox from a substance, but you can always just eat more, right? How often should I microdose? So for that, there's different protocols. You can just Google microdosing protocols. And I have a video on microdose. You can watch on that and see what protocol works for you. But you can microdose every day, every other day, or so forth. However, you gotta do it consistently, and then you have to take breaks to reset your brain every 3 months or so. Can I drive while magic mushrooms? No, but if you are doing a microdose, which is 300 milligrams of dry mushrooms or less, then it's subsensorial, so you won't feel it. So yes, if you're on a microdose, you can drive, yes, but again, focus on the dosage. Will I see unicorns when I'm doing mushrooms? Well, it depends on the dose, but generally no. Unicorns are more like an LSD thing, maybe an ayahuasca thing. And also, for you to see unicorns on mushrooms, you would have to eat a big dose, 4 or 5 grams. Some people have visuals, but the visuals are just colors or maybe shapes, not like another being like unicorn. Can mushrooms talk to each other? Yes, they talk through the Mycelium network, which I cover on video 1 or 2. Mycelium network is how mushrooms communicate, and they do talk. Can you get high off store mushrooms? No, unless you're in the Netherlands. There they sell magic truffles. So the mushrooms you see on the store, they are gonna be either gourmet or medicinal mushrooms because they're legal and they don't have psilocybin in them, so you can't get high. Cannot. Can mushrooms make you smarter? Absolutely. They definitely make you smarter because of the neural pathways, because they are creating new cell connections and they are creating new neurons as well. So yes, they can make you smarter. Can you eat mushrooms raw? Yes, absolutely. So mushrooms, how they're made, they are cultivated and then they are dried, and then you can eat them as they come. Obviously, if you're buying them from a reputable source, do not forage mushrooms by yourself because a lot of mushrooms are poisonous and they can kill you, so careful. From the wild, but buying is good. Do magic mushrooms really rewire your brain? Yes. If it's better for a full rewiring of the brain, you have to eat it in a large dose. Like microdose, it will help you some, but it's better a large dose. What does a mushroom trip feel like? So again, it depends on the dose. If you eat a bigger dose, it's nice. You just feel grounded, happy, connected. All the senses are heightened. You hear better, the music sounds so good. You see things more vivid colors. You feel more loving, you feel more present, you're not worried, worries, they go away. It's just amazing. It's a very connecting feeling, especially with nature, and socially it's great as well. Is microdosing mushroom safe? Yes, it's safe. Highly recommend it, and it's safe. What are the side effects? Well, some people experience nausea. It's rare, but they do, especially if they're taking the mushroom itself, because the mushrooms is really hard for our stomach to break them down. So for that, if you want to eat the actual mushroom, you can put it in, it's called lemon tech. You can put it in an acid, so it will help it break it down. You can drink orange juice, or you can eat it with a chocolate. Usually chocolate, you'll be fine. And also mushrooms, they can amplify what you already feel. So if you're already feeling mad, mushrooms may make you feel mad. That's why people prefer MDMA when they go to a party, even though mushrooms are way, way better for you, because if you go to a party, but maybe you don't want to go to a party or you're tired, you're not gonna like automatically feel great like ecstasy or MDMA. You might feel not great because again, mushrooms, they're gonna amplify what's already there. How long do mushrooms stay in your system? So not very long. The magic mushrooms has psilocybin, which in the body turns into psilocin, and psilocin leaves your body through the urine very quickly to urine. And mushrooms, psilocybin is not stored in the fat, unlike THC. So actually, fun fact, a lot of pilots, that's their drug fun thing of choice, because mushrooms, they don't stay in your system for very long, and most drug tests don't test for mushrooms unless specifically requested. Can I grow magic mushrooms at home? Well, it depends where you live, but no, it's illegal to grow magic mushrooms. However, it's legal to buy the spores. So remember, said mushrooms, then the spores is how like they reproduce. You can actually buy spores online, and then people grow them at home illegally, because you can buy spores online legally. Another fun thing you can do is grow legal mushrooms and even gourmet mushrooms. You can buy mushrooms online and you can cook with them. It's super fun to watch them grow, and then just throw them in a pan and sear them. Great idea. What is the difference between mycelium and mushrooms? In video number 1, I covered this, but the mycelium is this underground network, and mushrooms is the fruiting body of the mycelium. How long does it take to grow mushrooms? Well, on psychedelic mushrooms or mushrooms at home, on average 2 months. It depends on the strain, but also on the wild, they're very quick. They like pop up and they die. They just live short. Dry mushrooms, they do last up to 1 year to dry them. What's the difference between mushroom and truffles? Well, truffles are underground and mushrooms are above ground. When I buy medicinal mushrooms, should I buy mycelium or the fruiting body? Well, there is a lot of, people have different opinions on basically everything, but when it comes to mushrooms, I believe the fruiting body, because it's like an apple, it's like a concentrated thing, but some people sell mycelium, so you kind of want to like do your own research, but I would just buy from a trustworthy brand. And I'm talking about medicinal mushrooms. When you buy like lion's mane, you will see like mycelium or fruiting body, but so you have to do your own research. But generally, I would say I trust the fruiting body. So this was it for questions. If I didn't cover any of your mushroom questions on this or the other videos of this series, please leave them on the comments. Please subscribe to my channel and feel free to give me ideas for more videos. I hope you liked it. Obviously, I'm not a doctor. I am a psychoanalyst. This video is just the intention to inform and educate so you can make your own informed decisions along with your doctor and do your own research. This is just to kind of like pop in some ideas on your head. So thank you and bye-bye.